What is going on, guys? We are back for another mini podcast here. I did a couple yesterday, and I finally feel like I'm back in the groove. I've been traveling, I've been moving, I've been trying to find a good spot to actually record everything. So I'm feeling good, back in the groove, and I'm going to start dropping a lot more podcasts. Just because, one, I like them, and two, I want to share some information that I've been learning through my fitness journey, and I'm sure it could help at least one person. So that's the goal. If I could help one person today, that's a win for me. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about your total daily energy expenditure, your T.D.E.E. What that means, guys, is when you're trying to lose weight, when you're getting set up for your fitness program, you always want to find your baseline of what your body's burning without doing anything, right? A lot of people think that if you're not working out hard all day, every day, you're not going to lose weight. But in reality, guys, even the hardest working person, like working out, for example, like me, I'm running hour and a half, 2 hours a day, right? That's going to be on the high level of burning calories, right? I'm burning maybe 1,000 to 1,500 calories, possibly even more if I'm lifting weights on top of that, on top of what your body, they call it your basal metabolic rate, what you're burning, even if you just sit still all day. You're still going to burn a lot, probably about 70% of the calories you burn. You're burning those regardless whether you're getting up, whether you're laying down. Your body, they're burning all those calories in order to produce the energy you need just to keep your body functioning. So a lot of people get confused that I didn't work out for 2 hours a day. I'm going to start, I can't lose weight this way. But in reality, your workouts are only going to equate to about 10% of what you're going to lose. So I like to break this down, and I've been in the fitness game a long time, and surprisingly, I've never heard the numbers game as far as calories in and calories out, how many calories equal how many pounds, and how many to deduct off each day or per week to start losing weight, right? But when you start putting the numbers together, it really starts making sense, guys. So 3,000 calories equals 1 pound of body weight. So that's a good place to start when you want to start putting together a plan for your workout, for your fitness journey to start losing weight, right? So a very moderate, a very realistic goal would be losing, let's say, 1 pound a week, guys, right? 1 pound a week. You lose it at that speed because it's going to be sustainable, right? You can definitely lose a lot more. I lost a lot more faster, but a lot of people do this. They lose a bunch and then they gain a bunch. They lose a bunch and they gain a bunch. But if you could find an even keel, that's the part a lot of people get discouraged. If you're only losing 1 pound a week, if you're trying to lose 50, 100 pounds, you're like, 1 pound a week, it's going to take me a whole year, 52 weeks to lose my goal. Yes, but that's how you keep it, guys. That's how you keep the weight off. Because if you drop 50, 60, 70 pounds in just a few months, you're going to be so pumped, you're going to be so motivated, but the percentage is so high that the people that lose that weight that fast get it back within that year, guys. So I always like to look at it as at a numbers game. For an example, if you're doing the fitness program that I offer, I offer a Elevated Dad Bod. It's a fitness program for dads over 35 that want to lose 30 pounds in as little as 90 days. And even that's on the high scale, guys. And I explain that to my clients at the beginning. What we're going to do here is we're going to cut back calories. We're going to do a little bit of workout each day. And then over the next 90 days, the 12-week period, we're going to try and lose about 2 pounds per week. What does that look like? Well, first, there's plenty of calculators. You can go on Google and you can type in the T.D.E.E., which is your total daily energy expenditure. And they have the calculators that you put in your height, you put in your weight, you put in your age, you put in your activity, and it's going to tell you what you're burning even if you don't move at all, which could be around, let's just call it 2,000 calories. Your body's burning 2,000 calories whether you go for a long run, whether you work out, whether you do nothing. That's your starting point, right? So from there, you want to, if you know how many calories you're burning throughout the day, then that's where the math comes in, right? If you're wanting to lose, let's say 1 to 2 pounds a week, that's 3,000 to 6,000 calories per week that you have to be in a deficit for the week, guys. A lot of people don't realize it, that you judge your calorie intake by the week, guys. That's how people get trapped, right? They're like, I ate so good throughout the week at work, Monday through Friday was great, and then they just pig out on the weekends, guys. They go out and they drink and they just have a good time, they eat pizza. And if you look at it as a total calorie input for the full 7 days, guys, that's how you can start winning the game of losing weight, because you have to plan your week out, guys. So let's just keep it at even numbers to make it even. If your body's burning 2,000 calories a day and you want to be in a deficit to start losing weight, a good place to start would be maybe in a deficit of 250 to 500 calories per day and sustain that through the week. So instead of your body's burning 2,000, you're only going to feed it 1,500. So each day you're in a deficit of 500 calories. You times that by 7 days, your 3,500 calorie deficit for the week, you're going to lose about a pound per week, guys. Now that's very sustainable. If you do that consistently for week in and week out, you're going to see the result and it's going to stick around, guys. If you want to lose more weight, then you have to be in more of a deficit. You got an airplane going by, it's pretty loud. So I always tell my clients too, if you plan ahead for your week, then adjust your calories accordingly. If you know you're going to go to the bar and you're going to go watch football all day Sunday and eat chicken wings and eat dessert, incorporate that into your calculation for the week, guys. So instead of every day you're in a 500 calorie deficit every day of the week, and that's just an average, if you want to go all out on the weekends and stuff your face, then what you need to do is maybe Monday through Thursday, you need to be in a 750 calorie deficit each day. That way, when Sunday rolls around, you can splurge out and you can eat and drink what you want. You want to look at it as in a 7-day period, guys. So you can't think like, oh, I messed up today, I'm going to start back next Monday. No, look at it as in a 7-day period, guys. If you're first, we got to find out how much you're burning per week, right? Per day, I'm sorry. How many calories you're burning per day. And then from there, you have to do the math on how much weight you're trying to lose. And then from there, you have to calculate how many calories put you in a deficit and how long you can sustain that to lose the weight you want to lose. It's all a numbers game, guys. Yeah, I've always, growing up in my younger days, I knew I just needed to be in a deficit. I would train super hard, burn a lot of calories, and over time, I would lose weight. That's just how it was. I've been training super hard for super long, and especially when I got into ultra running. You know, you go run 3 or 4 hours a day every day, you're going to be in a deficit. It's hard to get that many calories in, so I got pretty shredded pretty fast. But the average person, guys, is just trying to lose a little bit of weight, trying to stay healthy. So a big tip is first find out how many calories your body's burning. Like I said, you can Google the T.D.E.E calculator, Total Daily Energy Expenditure Calculator. It's going to give you a rough idea of how many calories you're burning. And then from there, do the math, guys. Take it as a week-long calendar and break up how many calories that you need to be in a deficit each day to lose 1 pound. And then go from there, guys. It gets really simple. You play the numbers game. And like I said, don't fall in the trap of like, oh, I messed up today, I'm going to start back again next week. No, you messed up today, that's fine. That means tomorrow, maybe just have one, maybe skip a meal, maybe fast in the morning. And that way, that's the biggest thing with fasting is just calorie restriction, guys. You get in a lot of health benefits after you get past the 24, 48 hour, just a straight water fast. But the benefits of doing intermittent fasting is really just calorie restriction, guys. So if you have a hard time staying within those calories, then you might want to look into a little bit of intermittent fasting. Maybe you skip breakfast, maybe you skip lunch. I used to do this. I always wake up super early. I would eat a big breakfast, and then I want to eat again until dinner time. So I would take almost 10 hours off, and that way it's just a form of restricting calories. It's not so much the benefits of the health benefits of fasting. Obviously, there are some. The longer you do it, I think you get more of the health benefits, but it makes it a lot easier to restrict the calories if you're doing the intermittent fasting, right? It's just one of many ways that you can have a tool in your tool belt. Oh man, I messed up today, I ate a piece of cake at work. It's okay. Maybe you're going to intermittent fast tomorrow, or maybe you're just going to eat a little bit less calories, and then that way you can stack it up. And by the end of the week, guys, don't look at it as a daily chart. Look at it at the end of the week. Look at your calories, and you're going to be able to start making changes, guys. That's why I highly recommend people that, especially new into the fitness journey, is to sign up for a program, sign up for an app, some kind of a tracker, because that way you can see how many calories you're eating per day. You're tracking exactly what you're putting in your body, and that way you can get a good idea of how many calories are in the meals that you're eating, guys. Stupid fucking airplane, man. I think they're doing loops because they just keep driving by, a motherfucker. So, fucking airplane, piece of shit. So guys, keep that in mind. Look at it as a 7-day period. Oh, that's where I was at. That's why I always recommend getting some kind of a food tracker app. Even just writing the stuff down in the phone's a lot easier. A lot of these apps even the one that I provide with my fitness program, it has a library of a bunch, thousands and thousands of different meals. So that way you can just search it. I ate a chicken breast today, I had broccoli, I had a steak, I had a burger, I had whatever it is. It pulls it up, it already has the calories in there for you, and it makes it a lot more achievable because you know where you're at throughout the day, guys. That's where a lot of people fall. That's where they fall off the wagon is maybe they're eating salads every day, but they're drenching it with some fatty salad dressing, and it's throwing their calories way off. They're thinking that I got grilled chicken and I got salad. This is a healthy lunch. Well, yeah, you just jump 600 calories of olive oil on there, and that puts you way over. You're not in a deficit anymore. So that's why I always recommend at the beginning of your fitness journey, guys, it's a good way to educate yourself on what you're eating, how much of you're eating it, and how many calories are in that meal. A little nutrition tip today for you guys. If you're just starting your fitness journey, try to use some type of a fitness tracker, food tracker, and that way you can really break down how much you're eating each day, each week, and then from there it's a math game, guys. If you want to lose 1-2 pounds a week, okay, so 3,000 calories equals 1 pound. Start doing the math, guys. Let's go 400 calorie deficit each day. So if you're burning 2,500 calories, you're only going to eat 2,100 calories, and that's going to start adding up. It's going to start compounding, and in 6 months from now, you're going to be like, oh shit, I'm looking good, man. And that's the most sustainable way to do it, guys. Take that with you for your next fitness journey, guys. Follow along for more. Share this, comment below, and we'll talk next time.